The serpentine staffs of the messenger gods were magical, giving the messenger god great power. It was the archetypal magic wand used by wizards, magicians, and seers. One such power of the staff was the gift of prophecy. Latter-day Saints may be tempted to explain Aaron's ability to understand and interpret the tongue of angels spoken by Moses as a matter of the Spirit. Filled with the Holy Ghost, Aaron, as the argument might go, received the gift of the interpretation of tongues and used that gift to provide the interpretation to Pharaoh. This is a reasonable premise which is not directly contradicted by the biblical text. However, as we learn from modern revelation, Aaron received the gift of interpretation from his rod, his Caduceus. But first, we must provide the historical and mythical context. Rhabdomancy is the art of divination using a rod, wand, staff, stick, or arrow. There are numerous forms of Rhabdomancy, including Cleromancy, the casting of lots, and Belomancy, the art of divination by the use of arrows. Both Cleromancy and Belomancy are found in the Bible in apostate versions and in forms approved by the Lord. Belomancy, divination by arrow, was a common practice in the ancient Near East. There is one mention of it in the Old Testament found in the book of Ezekiel. The king of Babylon shakes arrows to help him decide which direction he should take during his military campaign. Certainly, the use of Belomancy by the king of Babylon was not approved of by the Lord. However, the Lord did approve of another form of arrow divination. In fact, he provided the arrows that were to be used. Belomancy is found in the Book of Mormon, though in a disguised form, the Liahona. Though the pointers in the Liahona were called spindles, they acted as arrows, pointing the direction in which Lehi and his family should go. In the case of the king of Babylon, he learned the direction he should go by shaking the arrows in his quiver, and then seeing in which direction the arrow or arrows pointed. In Lehi's case, the spindle pointed the direction without physical intervention. The ball or director was acted upon by faith and obedience to its instructions. Cleromancy, the casting of lots, was a more common form of divination in the ancient Near East and is well attested in the Scriptures. The Lord incorporated the casting of lots into the law of Moses. The selection of the scapegoat was made by lots. At the command of the Lord, the promised land was divided into tribal inheritances by Cleromancy. After commanding his young son Solomon to build the house of God, David established the divisions of priestly service among the sons of Aaron. In part, he did so by the casting of lots. In New Testament times, the first replacement of a vacancy among the apostles was decided by lots. In the Book of Mormon, Nephi and his brethren cast lots to decide who should go to the house of Laban for the brass plates. In our dispensation, the Lord directed that the order of speaking at a meeting of the High Council of the Church was to be determined by casting lots by numbers. In every case, the use of lots was considered a form of prophecy, where the mechanical means, often a stick, was believed to indicate the will of God. As the proverb states, man casts the lot, but the Lord decides the outcome.